What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today we're on our free-to-play account because we need to talk about something I've seen a lot of people asking, and that is, well, I'm going in on this Dragon Boat Festival. I've done all the things. You've watched my videos making mistakes so that you don't make them. We've ended up going for full 7 loops, not full 8, but 7 loops because we needed a couple extra Dragon Boats, because let's not talk about it on my account. But along the way, we've actually received some Charm Treasure coupons. Question is, should you be going in on them? That is a tricky question. So essentially, there's rate up for these 3 treasures. My personal opinion is these 2 orange treasures are some of the best, and part of the reason why I'm kind of sad the way I went about doing this. At the same time, we did of course get one of the treasures here, which is pretty cool. Not that one. There we go, this one here, which has been awesome. I like it. It's perfect. It's great. But you do miss out on some rewards in other places. We do need to do this here and make the Zongzu, which is definitely worthwhile because getting the extra damage reduction on anybody's account should be good. And it just costs a total of gems. So that's something we're going to do today too. But the question is, do we go in on this? Because technically you don't even get an orange selection chest until you get to 30. My take is on this event, I actually feel like it is worth the gamble. Where do they actually put them? Oh, they put them here. That's weird that they don't put them with all the other tickets this time. They put it as an event currency. Maybe that's where they're going to be in the future. I don't know. But I do think it is kind of worth the gamble, to be honest. I personally am going to gamble on it and see what's going on with it. We got treasure coupons that are piling up. We have treasure crystals. Usually I say save them, let them convert them over to treasure coupons at the end of the week. But these treasures are just so stinking good. Now, the sad part about going for the Core of Origin this week is you can't choose another one to get as well. This is the better one in my opinion too. I would just go all in on the yellow boat and get the rewards there. I think that would just be so much better. Because then if you do one boat, it's going to be really awesome, because you do one full boat, you're also getting the crit damage one. So, oh, it feels so bad. Like, yeah, we did get like these rewards down here for doing color. We get some extra holy damage, but I feel like the crit damage is the better one overall for the average player, especially if you never got the chance to get the encapsulated memories in 2023. Crit damage is very hard to come by, and a very huge stat. And I'll even show you guys on my main account now. Crit damage is huge. You do have to account for it when you're talking about specific game modes, because if I take a look at my hero, I'm like, oh yeah, I got 101% right here. But I technically have more, because now that we've done the treasure train and we take a look at the stats, yes, we're getting the 50% for Transcendence heroes, but you have to make sure you're counting this too, because now we have an additional 50% in Void Campaign. So when we're playing Void Campaign game modes, we need to make sure we don't go over that number on all these different heroes. We want to try to stay as close to 100 on these numbers, which does mean it gives you more flexibility with your imprints here. You don't need to go for crit damage here. You don't need to go for crit damage on your stone, and you can still hit that 150% cap. Now, if you do get holy damage, cool. That's a lot of extra damage that's going to be coming your way, but I feel like on a free-to-play account, the more important stat is crit damage most of the time, because more heroes have use of it. So I am personally going to go in for this, and I, fingers crossed, hope we get that. Even just giving us 10% additional crit damage, I think would be great. Normally I would say, again, I would save these up, but in this case, I'm going to go for it, and I'm going to, fingers crossed, we need to get a full one of that right there. We don't need shards, we need a full treasure. I mean, we got a full treasure of a red treasure. Not quite what we're looking for here. And this is the huge gamble. You might pay off big. It might fall flat. So this is kind of what you can expect, I think. So if you're expecting to get these good treasures, chances are you're not. The smarter play is to do it properly through the actual event. Because again, you might not even have 20 depending on what you're doing here, but at the end of the day, these are going to be a lot of stats you can potentially get for your heroes, and some additional stats. So for us personally, we now have an additional 9% holy damage on our heroes. I don't think we'll be able to get it up further, but again, you just have to consider what you're going for. Now, Goal rewards here again. So what we got is progress making dragon boat. One caller reaches 50, 2 equals 50. I think if you even continue to go, 3 is 50. Oh, 3 is 50. You do get the other one. That's interesting. I still think going for 1 is the better option because I feel like crit damage is just the better one overall. Now, again, we do definitely want to do all these on this account because, yes, we're going to get other rewards too. But one of the biggest things we really want is to just get this done here, and we want to get as many bonus rewards. So getting, you know, Cloud Island materials is cool. I really want to get more heroic scrolls, prophet orbs, stellar shards, crystals, all that fun stuff. Sublimations and everything, those would be cool too, but at the end of the day, we just need to be looking around, putting the right recipes on here. There's no reason for you to not get the bonus rewards in this event. This event is by far the easiest event. There's really no RNG with it. If you're not getting the bonus rewards, you're kind of doing something wrong here. Yes, this is tedious, but for a free-to-play, this is absolutely amazing. Salted egg yolk. Wait, what? Is that this one? Oh, yeah. I always forget. It's like the orange yolk here. Instead of it being like a bright yellow as dark orange, makes sense. Stinky tofu. Again, we're going to hope to get as good resources as possible. Crystals of Transcendence are amazing. We're getting very close to our first ever Transcendence hero on this account. I need something bitter, please. There we go. Something bitter. Awesome. And again, I haven't come across something that was like an issue. Like, I have never seen a dislike that would not, like stinky tofu. I've never seen one that had like sweet and wasabi. So like it's not sweet. You know what I'm talking about? Like it seems like there's no way to really fail this so long as you just follow the like on each one of these. So yeah, do we have a strong smell around here? Mild smell, strong smell. There we go. Should make said pickles. I hate pickles. Absolutely hate them. Spicy. Is that the wasabi? No, that's the wasabi. Yeah, there we go. Put some wasabi on there for Luna. Keep going. We want salty, which is the egg yolk because it's a salted egg yolk. We get that taken care of. Again, so is that no spicy? Yes. Yeah, so it's like it's impossible. I feel like to get this wrong, and you're just basically paying to get a treasure, and on top of that, some other free resources, which I don't know if it's worth the gems as far as the free resources go, but I think it's good. I think it's good. This is a really hard one, honestly. Because again, I'm just like hyper focused on the treasure, really. And the treasure, even on my free to play, is one that I'm just like, again, I'm just kind of really focused on. What's the matcha? Is that the matcha? Okay, I've never had matcha before, so I can't really say what it is. I've had like everything else on this table besides the bitter gourd. I've even had durian and stuff, so weird. All right, 5 more to go. We're getting more essence, which is cool. Go. There we go. Matcha. That was matcha, right? Yep, matcha right there. Get that thrown in there. And getting the treasures in this event, I just feel like is very important because these are some of the best ones you'll ever have because it's for the most important game mode out there. Sour. Let's go. 2 more. Last ones. Let's hit something good. Is that the... No, this is the matcha, right? Yeah, matcha one more time. And just giving everything to the middle one. It doesn't matter. We just want the bonuses. Oh, wait. There's one more. Okay, now we're done. And we get the treasure. And getting that treasure unlocked is really big, I feel like. On top of that, we actually have some like extra shards that we can pump into it as well because of the summon we did. And now we're providing ourselves with additional 23,000 fixed attack, 2 million HP, and that 40% damage reduction in Void Campaign. Now, that's not huge for us right now because we're still only level 123. It's taking forever to get to 130, which I think is the stupidest thing. But again, I do feel like if you want to gamble on this one, you might get lucky, you might not. Sadly, we did not unlock the perfume sachet. And this is where maybe, just maybe, if you do have some resources saved up, going for some additional tickets or some additional Dragon Boat tokens or just in combination could be a good look. I personally can't do that, but if you can get more resources here and you can maybe get some additional resources in this event, now that could be actually pretty cool. Going for a 3rd Dragon Boat would probably be the best to 50% maybe. or building one of these to 100% would net you 2 of them if you go for the yellow. So I mean, if you're in this spot and you went 2 for 50, you might as well go both of them to full, and then you're basically getting what, 2 to 100. So you're getting the sublimation with the crit damage, and you're getting the, oh wait, 2 boats to 100% is really good, because then you get the option of going for Scattered Spirit Vein. That might be worthwhile this week, but again, you have to do the math on it. You have to figure out what you need, and potentially buying a couple packs for Starry Gems might not be a bad deal. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Let me know how your free-to-play adventure is going this week. It's a really good event, and I'll see you guys next time.